Welcome to another edition of Monday Morning Messages with Dr. Steve Yanni.
Good morning, Upper Dublin. This is Steve Yanni, Superintendent of Schools, with another edition of our Monday Morning Messages. Today is Monday, April 8th. This evening, we have our regularly scheduled monthly Education Committee meeting. At that meeting, our middle school administration will be reviewing their analysis of the new middle school schedule. Sandy Run Middle School Scheduling Committee started in 2016, and over the last couple of years, changes have been made to the schedule. Tonight, Dr. Clark, Mr. Albert, and Mr. Pickford will be explaining student, staff, and parent-guardian takeaways from the current schedule. With impending construction, we are not anticipating any new schedule changes for next year. However, there are a couple of areas that we will focus on and study moving forward. That presentation will be available on the website tomorrow morning. If you'd like to look at it in advance of our Education Committee meeting tonight, it is also linked to the Education Committee agenda. Just before our Education Committee meeting, we will have a special legislative meeting at 6 p.m. The purpose of this special meeting is for the board to consider the approval of our new Chief Academic Officer, Mr. David Hoffman. Mr. Hoffman, if approved by the board, will come to us from the Central Bucks School District, where he currently serves as a house principal at CB West. Prior to his time in the Central Bucks School District, Mr. Hoffman was an administrator and English teacher in the Loudoun County School District in Virginia. Mr. Hoffman's experience with master scheduling to remove barriers to instruction, implementing meaningful inclusive practices, and his understanding of deep learning will serve the Upper Dublin School District community very well. The Chief Academic Officer position replaces the Director of Curriculum Instruction, Assessment, and Professional Development position formerly held by Ava Morrison. Also tonight at our special legislative meeting, the board will take action to transfer Dr. Kimberly Miner from Director of Elementary into a newly created position, Chief Organizational Development Officer. Dr. Miner will work with several departments in our school district to strengthen our program. Her new position replaces her previous position. The board will also create this evening a position called Supervisor of Elementary Education. Kathy Smythe, who currently serves as our Elementary Assistant Principal and Reading Coordinator, is leaving us at the end of June. We took this opportunity to reimagine and rebrand the position from Assistant Principal and Reading Coordinator to Supervisor of Elementary Education. Finally, the board will take action to transfer Ms. Kimberly Schuler from Secondary Assistant Principal and Safety Coordinator to Supervisor of Secondary Education. Despite all of these changes and despite all of these moves, the district will actually see a net decrease in administrative salaries next year. We are pleased and proud to reveal this new administrative structure that will more closely align to the vision and goals of our school district. Every decision we make is in the best interest of our students, and this administrative structure will allow Upper Dublin to continue on its path of continuous improvement and excellence. As you know, in the past, April had been known as Autism Awareness Month. This year, the focus is not just on awareness, but on acceptance. In all of our schools, we support all of our students. Please check out the links to each of our schools to see what our schools are doing to show their acceptance of individuals with autism. On Friday evening, the biannual celebration of the Upper Dublin School District Hall of Fame was held. 16 impressive candidates were inducted into the Hall of Fame. All of the inductees spent the day in our schools with our high school students, and the evening culminated with the celebration of these 16 individuals. A list of all of the names of those individuals inducted into our Alumni Hall of Fame are available on our district website. Each of these inductees have gone on to do great things with an Upper Dublin School District education as the foundation for their success. Please keep in mind that next week is spring break. Our schools will be closed and offices will be closed on Thursday and Friday. When we return from spring break, we will be in standardized testing season. The state mandates that students in grades 3 through 8 be assessed in English Language Arts and mathematics. Grades 4 and 8 will also take a science assessment. Even though the focus of each school year is not on standardized test scores, these assessments are important as they are one measure of how our students and staff are performing. We encourage good attendance and students' best work on these assessments. In closing, please remember how I end all of these messages. Your kids are my kids. If there's anything I can do to support you or your family, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you and have a great week.
Have a great week, Upper Dublin.